Waiting has come to an end. All 4 primes of Panasonic LUMIX are available. I will show you why these 4 primes are must-have for every creator out there. The time has come. Panasonic LUMIX has kept their promise and recently delivered the new 35mm F1.8. They complete the line of basic primes that every photographer and filmmaker should cover. I am more of the visual type. That's why I will stop talking, show you some footage and introduce you the new primes. Or how I like to call them, the Fantastic Four of Panasonic LUMIX.
The game begins with our first superhero, 24mm, the opener. He has everything in view and delivers special opportunities with such an open aperture. And he's the perfect partner for vlogging. Then we have the next superhero, 35mm, the General. He is suitable for every situation. And if you don't know which lens exactly to reach for, then he's the ideal choice. Closer than the opener and far enough from Miss Nifty. Who's Miss Nifty, you think? A heroine that probably everyone knows. 50mm, the Nifty. The beauty of her is known to everyone, and almost everyone has had an experience with her. Some people say she's equal to the human eye, and therefore a standard that you should have in your portfolio. And finally, we are getting close. 85mm, Miss Face. When you meet people, she's definitely an ideal choice to make faces look perfect, without deforming them. Natural and beauty, with an harmonious bouquet due to the higher focal length.
All 4 primes feel like high quality, even if no metal is built in, which is good in this case, otherwise they wouldn't be such lightweights. Fully electronic and powerful, they fit in every backpack, and together with the LUMIX S5, we have a weight of just 2 kilograms. So if you're a photographer or a filmmaker who's on the road, who's traveling a lot, and you don't want to break your back, these primes are made for you. Recently, I shot a Christmas movie with my company Escape, and I have deliberately omitted from using other focal length to show you on the one hand what is possible, and on the other hand that these focal lengths are sufficient. So here's a little sneak peek of all 4 primes. Now we come to a great feature of these lenses. As you can see from the table, all lenses are exactly the same size. Different focal length mean different construction methods of the glasses, and thus also a small difference in weight. I rarely work with an 85mm lens on a gimbal, so I don't care about the weight difference here. The difference between the 24 and the 35mm is 15 grams. Which should be manageable for almost every gimbal without recalibrating it, as the weight shift is very identical. In addition, there's the uniform filter size of 67mm, which makes it easy to convert the matte box without using an additional adapter rings. Panasonic builds cameras for filmmakers and photographers. This becomes clear again in their small subtleties that think one step further. You can change the focus distance of the lens in the menu of the S5 or the S1.8. You can set it from linear to non-linear or custom settings under set. So if you have installed a follow focus, there are only minimal differences to an expensive cine lens. You can get a seamless focus ring for about €8. Due to the same size, changing a lens and calibrating for the follow focus is super easy and extremely fast. Let's come to a conclusion. These 4 primes are must-have for every filmmaker out there. For every creator, for every photographer, for everyone who loves to switch between lenses with an open aperture of 1.8. They are lightweight. Together with the S5, they are almost 2 kilograms, which is barely nothing in your backpack. They deliver high quality. They are the same size. They are perfectly made for gimbals. It is fast to switch them on a lens. The next step for every filmmaker and photographer is to get more quality to the pictures. These 4 primes are perfectly for that. And the roadmap hasn't come to an end yet. The Almond Alliance is getting stronger every day. Panasonic just announced a new prime, 18mm, a super wide angle with an open aperture of 1.8. It will be placed just right here in the next review. And don't forget to subscribe my channel, otherwise you will miss the new GH6 announcement. I will be one of the first Germans to have the GH6. I will deliver new footage, I will deliver a review, and I will deliver everything you want me to do. Just leave a comment and I will integrate that in my next video. So thanks for watching and see you on the next review. Bye.